Nope. 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 That button. Oh, it maxes out at 4 hours. Do at least 3.5. Excuse me. All right, we're up and running, folks. Hello, Internet. How we doing? We're doing some Zenless tonight. Gonna do some event stuff that it should be happening at the moment. But first, a fun little thing dropped after I ended last night. And it's dumb in certain ways, but it's a little interesting in others, so. So in about 9-ish days, they're going to announce a new Kamen Rider movie for the 55th anniversary. They've decided that they are going to hold a vote. Not a vote to choose what is going to be made. No. You are predicting what of the 11 options they are providing for you is going to win. Now, here's the dumb part. We kind of know what this is because, hey, Double Spidey. No. This is a countdown to a new Kamen Rider movie being announced. Here's the dumb thing about this vote to predict what is going to be announced. We know what's going to be announced because the actors and the staff for said show have been taking pictures together and been seen together at various locations relevant to their series last year. And it's clear they were filming something. Now, this does have live results, so I suggest you pay attention to the percentages because you might notice which one it is based off how people are voting. So here's our 11 options. All we get is basically a movie title and a little logo. So we've got Agito Psychic War, which is currently at 11%. Ryuki Survive Grand Prix, which is currently at 6%. Kabuto 20th Anniversary Heir to Heaven, which is sitting at 30% of the vote. Den-O I'm on Fire at 7% of the vote. Decade Super Shocker War at 7% of the vote. Gaim Nephilim War at 4% of the vote. Ghost Anniversary Beginning of the Icons, which is at 2% of the vote. Amazons, plural, Psychic War at 4% of the vote. Xaid Divine Game at 11% of the vote. Build Be the Two at 12% of the vote. And then Geo Next New World at 6% of the vote. Can y'all guess which one of these is actually being announced in 10 days? Or in 9-ish days? Because if your answer is anything but Kabuto, I'm afraid you're wrong. I'm afraid you've chosen poorly. It really is blindingly obvious that everyone knows there is a Kabuto movie that is not only filming, it is done. It is in the cans, so to speak. And we're just waiting for it to be announced and then released this year. I think 2 of Kabuto's actors have also vaguely posted about this exact vote, apparently. The voting is not a hoax. Because like I said, it's a prediction for what is being announced. It is not a vote to see what gets made. It is a vote to see. It is a predictive vote. And if you're one of, I believe up here it says, I don't get the button translate, but it says like right in here that like 3 people who picked correctly are going to get a signed poster of the teaser for the movie that gets announced. So like I said, this is a predictive vote. The problem is everyone knows the answer already. So everyone's just voting Kabuto because we know the answer. And like I said, 3 people who voted, I would assume. But like I said, I believe Kabuto's actor tweeted his vote for the Kabuto pick. And apparently, the tax actor vaguely tweeted like, that's an interesting thing to be, I guess, just vaguely tweeted about this. And I'm like, guys, do none of you feel like just being quiet about it? Y'all gotta just like poke at it and be like, I wonder what this is. Oh, this could be anything. Any of these options could be it. Totally, says someone who filmed their shit 6 months ago. Apparently, a leaker has said that more than one of these is going to happen. I question that because, like, just go back through the list of titles I just said. 2 of these damn movies are called Psychic War. 2 of them. I think technically Agito's is called Super Psychic War. Also, this Agito one is not using the normal Agito logo for whatever fucking reason. The Ryuki one is just a slight variation of the Geats, or the revised Geats movie that featured 3 members of the Ryuki cast. The Den-O one is just a play on the title of the summer movie for Den-O, which is Ore Tanjo, or I Am Born. Also, that's not even the full Den-O logo, for whatever fucking reason. It's just a partial version of the Den-O logo. The Decade one, I assume, is just a play on the fact that, like, Decade has been involved in all of the superhero Tyson films to some capacity. The Gaim one is not even anything close to the Gaim logo for whatever reason. It looks more like a Hibiki logo. The Ghost one doesn't say it's the anniversary. These are all supposed to be titles for movies. But they are all originally TV shows that have also had various other movies. These are titles for a new movie. But yeah, the Ghost one doesn't say it's the anniversary, even though it is. Oops. The Amazon's one looks fine. The X8 one looks nothing like any X8 logo I've ever fucking seen. The Build one is a play on the Build movie which is named after the theme song of the show, which is Be the One. The Amazons movie? In this case, it's called Psychic War. That's all we know. Again, I would not put too much credit into anything except the Kabuto one, because we know the Kabuto one's already made. Supposedly, the leaker has said that the Agito one's real because the Agito anniversary is this year, and I go, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. And then the Geo one, that's just the name of one of their one of the insert songs for Geo, which is Next New World. It is also one of like 3 of these that is actually using the proper show logo. Or the proper logo for the series. Which makes me question the other ones of like, why are you not using the real logo for the series? Why? That's dumb. So yeah. Also, funny enough, the Kabuto was the only one that has, again, an anniversary thing attached to it because it is on Kabuto's anniversary. Apparently, since the Gavon Infinity press conference is tonight, we are not getting a mini Ploblog tonight, but we are getting a mini Ploblog tomorrow with Gavon stuff. So, neat. But yeah, I guess we'll see in 9 days. I'll be honest. Just to go back through these a little bit. Specifically for a Kabuto one, since that's the one that's actually being made. You can pay me to watch a Kabuto movie, to be honest. I despise Kabuto with a burning passion of 1,000 suns. I ain't watching this anniversary movie. I will happily be like, yo, this movie's out, and it's subbed for everyone else who adores Kabuto, but I ain't fucking watching that. I do not desire to inflict more Kabuto upon myself. The only way you're getting me to watch this anniversary movie is if you donate to charity, donate a significant amount of money to charity in the name of me watching this dumbass movie. Then I will watch the dumbass movie, but I am not watching the dumbass movie without something good going out into the world, because I absolutely trash this movie. No, it's not a revival of Big Bad Billboards, even though they both have insect themes, but that's just a common writer thing. And I'll be honest, I don't know if I would watch an Agito movie right now. I like Agito, but it's been a long time since I've seen Agito, and I am scared to go back and rewatch it. So a movie is eh. Ryuki sucks ass. And you cannot pay me to watch a Ryuki movie. I will happily watch a Dragonite movie, but I ain't watching a fucking... Excuse me. 1 second. I ain't watching a fucking Ryuki movie. Not after I went through that series. Not after me and Tommy went through that series and fucking quit. Like 3/4 of the way through. I would probably watch a Den-O movie. But I don't know who would be coming back for the Den-O movie, because I believe Den-O's actor is super busy because he's stupid popular. So I feel like it would just be the Imagine crew once more doing the Imagine stuff, and I go, we've had that for like 10 years. I could maybe watch a Decade movie just because Tsukasa. But apparently Tsukasa's actor is retired now, so that's not happening. I would probably watch a Gaim movie. I don't know how well I would trust them to make something interesting after having watched the V cinemas for Gaim. But I'd be willing to roll the dice on it. I don't particularly care for Ghost, but I'd give Ghost a shot. I have a soft spot for Ghost. For all of its problems, I have a soft spot for it. So I absolutely would watch a Ghost movie, more than likely. Amazon's is a collective no, just because it's a collective, like... it started okay, and then went downhill with every incarnation, or every iteration of it. So I would expect this movie to be a pile of trash. Considering this X8 movie is called Divine Game, and that makes me go, oh, Dan's involved, isn't he? Fuck off. God, I am so tired of seeing Dan Kurito and shit. So no, I do not desire an X8 movie where he's like up front again. Apparently Gavel Infinity trailer and stuff are out. I will watch it after stream. I don't trust them to not fuck up Build any more than they already have from the V cinemas, so I don't know if I could watch a Build movie, even though I adore Build. And Geo is trash, and you could not pay me to watch a Geo movie, so yeah, that's my whole thoughts on all of this. I just find it dumb that they're just like, here's a predictive vote. And I go, guys, we know what's winning. We know what you're announcing in 10 days. The actors have not been secretive about this at all. They've been playing coy about this for months. The staff have been playing coy about this for months. Like, even if you didn't see the leak that literally said they are making a Kabuto 20th anniversary movie, all you had to do was look at any person involved with Kabuto's production's Twitter or other social media and see them going, oh, hey, look, I am at the Little Tokyo Tower today with a friend of mine from Kabuto. I'm doing something. I assume, like, the main reason they're doing this is just to, like, drum up interest and hype into this, because otherwise it's just being like, we're announcing a Heisei Rider movie in, like, 10 days. Just everyone would go, ah, cool. Also, for those who might have seen it, it made the rounds apparently. There is a list of dates for Nintendo games for this year. Just so people are aware, 2 of those dates, which are confirmed dates that we know, are wrong on that list. Just flat out wrong. And specifically, because I saw it because of the Fire Emblem date people brought up, that Fire Emblem date has to be wrong because Nintendo does not release games on Fridays at the moment. They release them on Thursdays. So it being a Friday date makes no sense. So, yeah, it's wrong across the board, I would say. I'm not even going to sit here and be like, oh, take it with a grain of salt. Like, no, it's going to be fucking wrong. I'm just gonna say it's just outright wrong and just move on. I have no desires with playing the It Might Be Real game. Also, I loved how not one, but 2 different people I follow on YouTube did Zenless sponsors this week. I was like, oh, hey, cool. Free shit for me. I just found it funny because, like, it... especially because it was basically the same... It wasn't the exact same read for the sponsor, but it was formatted the same. And I was like, so this is how it is when it's done multiple times. And just to be honest, I don't fault anyone for taking a sponsor. We all gotta make money, especially if you're doing YouTube, Twitch stuff full time. You kind of have to take sponsors at a certain point because that's how you get the bills paid. So, like, I don't bemoan anyone for fucking taking a sponsor. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, even if it's fucking Raid Shadow Legends, bitch, they gotta make money. Like, the people taking those sponsorships, they gotta make money. Like, the only problem is when it's like something like crappy, shady, like Honey, as we found out. But, like, it took a while for us to find that out. So, like, and it's not anyone who took that sponsorship's fault because they were in the dark. But I just found it funny. It was just like, two people doing Zenless sponsors for this patch, just being like, hey, here's the stuff. Nicole, please. What? Oh my god. Nicole with her latest scheme. God damn it, Nicole. You're lucky that you do all of this to run an orphanage. You're lucky that the only reason that you're broke eternally is because you are broke eternally, making sure everyone else is taken care of. Because god damn it, Nicole, please. What new Switch game? Shining Resonance. Oh, okay. The thing I was like, what? What game? I've never heard of this game. Okay, fair enough. Oh, that's the basis of like 2 Fire Emblem games.
Let's make this quick.
Adjust your breathing. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. Kama's itching to jump in. I'm all ears.
Hit him where it hurts.
You're exposed now. Keep your eyes wide open.
Oh, let me see if I can see what was the best poster for this. I'll throw it in the Discord, show it on stream. That one. Okay. Yeah. Ah, hooray. So, a fun little thing happened today. Yeah, probably a little hard to tell. But, we had I guess the yearly migration of birds through our area today. These blackbirds, I'm not sure what species of blackbird they are, but there was hundreds of blackbirds migrating through our backyard today, just randomly in the afternoon. It is a sight to behold. It was birds, not bats. These are birds. Hundreds of them. It was a lot. You could hear the air being displaced by them all flapping together. Yeah, they came in, they did their thing, and then they kind of flew directionally, as you could see, towards next door. And then I guess they kept on going. It happens, I think it happens like once a year or so. We tend to forget about it until it happens, and we just see the big flock of birds just randomly in the front of the backyard. It's just like, what the fuck? Where did all these birds come from? Yeah, that was like the best picture I could capture because I just walked out onto the backyard and just took the picture because, I don't know, they weren't going to bother me. That wasn't going to bug them. I gotta sit down and figure out what's going on with my keyboard tray. Because it keeps sliding out for whatever reason.
Adjusting for wind. Right over.
Extending strike range.
It's not over yet. In position. Don't worry, it'll be over soon.
Don't hesitate.
Move behind me.
Yeah, we don't get mass... I don't think I've heard of that. But we don't get mass migrations of bats in my area. Because there would honestly be nowhere for the bats to be in this area, to be honest. None that I can think of offhand.
Just strike.
Oh, I'm not worried about, like, identifying what species of bird they are.
That's enough.
It's over.
Change is mine.
Counter.
Let me show you.
This is one of those, like, things you just
You enjoy it.
don't expect to ever see, and then it happens, and you're like,
Dedicated to the world.
this has happened.
Sitting as ordered. Open fire.
I just think it's a little funny. I could just be like, yeah, no, that's happened a few times. It's not as shocking as you would think it'd be. Like seeing deer in person around here. It's like, yeah, no, I've seen that several times. I am not shocked by seeing a deer in person.
Good now. Careful, don't get scared. My turn.
You rang.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, all right, sure. I mean, to be fair, Filoni has been running Star Wars for a while anyway. So I'm not surprised that they're making it more formal. Because it's felt like Filoni has just ran Star Wars for the last few years because, oh, look at how much the recent Star Wars stuff has been like kind of Clone Wars adjacent and featuring a lot of the stuff he does.
Is it my shift again? Got one for complaints.
Behind you! The line is drawn. Shatter the peak!
The verdict is unforgivable. Turn around. Smash them. Watch closely. This is the real deal.
You're a crock.
Frost spreads. I cut through the darkness.
Let this sword array send you away!
I didn't think he died there for a second off the secondary ult.
I see your weakness. Careful, don't get scared. Clear your mind. Blinker strikes the score. Good stings. Great time.
Hit him where it hurts. Let's make this quick.
Prepped and ready. Strikes in an instant.
How about this? How do you like me now?
Let's go. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. Careful, don't get scared. Don't get scared, no. Fire!
This'll be painless. Psych. Now, you're the prey.
Oh, I hit a small wall today on Time Stranger. I think I hit a point where I needed to grind a small amount. Either to get levels or to get scans on Digimon so I could then load those Digimon into the ones I were trying to level up. Because I was taking way more damage than I felt like I should have been for a boss fight. Which said to me that it was like, oh, I'm under-leveled. And I don't fault the game for that. I think I just put myself in a situation where I was just like going up and down Digivolution lines so much that I kind of like was negating some of the experience I was picking up along the way. Oh, like the animation wise? Yeah, I keep it around like 2 to 3 times speed if I'm actually doing combat, and 5 if I'm not doing combat in that game. But yeah, I just went and grinded a little bit, and then I just offloaded a bunch of Digimon that I probably wasn't going to care about to kind of get the levels I needed. And then I did the boss fight, and I was like, oh, look, there's my damage, and there's me not, like, getting obliterated in one shot while guarding. That seemed to have been the problem. It was the end of Chrono Trigger all over again, where it's like, wait, why am I not able to do a move? Why am I getting blown up first move? Oh, I'm under-leveled. That makes sense. Because that happened at the end of Chrono Trigger. When I streamed it. I managed to end up like very hard under-leveled in Chrono Trigger for the final boss, that the final boss would literally go before I could and nuke me for full health. That was how under-level I ended up. Just somehow in Chrono Trigger, of all fucking things. And I was like, how am I under-leveled? I don't understand. And I do mean, like, let me see if I can find an example. Okay, so here should be an example of it. So here's the... Whoop. 1 second. Here's the final boss for Chrono Trigger. There is him acting before I even get a chance to. And that is me dead. Just dead. Before I even get to do anything. That is how under-leveled I was. The game literally said, no. Die. So I basically spent like the entire, that was the end of the like the second to last stream I did for Chrono Trigger. I basically spent the entire like last stream grinding levels and trying to find whatever I could to do to make the difference, and then fighting that final boss. And trust me, it took a while to beat that final boss. I was slamming away at it, just hoping for the best. I went like way longer than I normally do to get that, to beat that game. I still enjoyed my time with Chrono Trigger, but hot damn, did I put myself in like the worst possible position.
Keep distance. Sustain fire.
Adjusting for wind.
Don't worry, it'll be over soon.
In position.
Now you can.
In position.
Off balance.
Quick shot. Wanna recharge?
I've been on standby for a long time. Let's treat him to that.
Increasing firepower output. Second target.
Oops, I can't really control my...
Time to pin them down.
Stay safe.
What you deserve. Wide open. You're in that. Nine. He won't back down.
Extending strike range.
Hit the core.
No escape.
There it is.
Just on strike.
This damn cut.
Gotcha now. Make way for the undefeated champion. Ha!
But my song needs everyone.
Target spotted.
Thanks. This one's for you. Let our souls resonate.
Proceeding as ordered. Flames, obey me! Huh.
Let me show you how it's done. Gotcha!
It's over!
What's your honor really worth?
Hope you enjoyed.
Blazing flame!
There it is. I'm unstoppable!
Just one strike!
Wanna be taken apart? Sure, leave it to me! Break time! Need a hand? Good now. Careful, don't get scared. This party lit.
I'm here.
Calibrating system. Time for a surprise. My turn. Yep.
Any last?
Commence demolition!
This party is just getting started.
Perfect timing.
Come on, don't be nervous.
I didn't mean to block that, but we'll take it.
Better not get stuck.
Alright, that's all of them. This is looking good.
Frost spreads. I cut through the
Oh,
darkness.
that's always a good thing. Just walking. We figured out how to do
Yet
walking
Didn't
animations.
quite summit, breaking all illusions. My turn now? I'm gonna do my best. Oi, ah.
Lord of Mysteries. Never heard of it.
The line is gone.
Okay.
Watch closely. This is the real deal. Oi, ah.
Frost spreads. I cut through the darkness. The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
spreads, I cut through the darkness. Let this sword array send you away!
Watch closely. This is the real deal.
Okay, that is all of that. Technically haven't done my dailies. Oh, nope, wrong store. Store. Nope. No, still? Look and get the extra customization stuff.
always makes for a good start.
Yeah. Trying to remember when I was running the chat. Still 18 days on. Wait. Oh, sometime next week is when the screening comes up. I don't know.
A new case to solve? Let me finish my cup of officer standing by. Dun, 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 dun.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
I forgot how to fight this boss.
No escape. Face the consequences. The perfect conduit.
Please, don't resist.
Justice always prevails! Don't even try it. You're surrounded!
Here comes the first. Yeah! Resolve. Huh? Now you pay. Wide open.
You're under arrest!
Let's test your math. Do it again. What you deserve.
Fuck off. Stop reviving each other. That is the most annoying thing about the boss. It's just like, oh yeah, you have to kill them both basically at the same time, otherwise they start trying to revive each other, and it's annoying.
I submitted my self-reflection report a while back, but the Institute ignored it until recently. As I expected, no major consequences.
You just heard back from the Institute and you're planning to break the rules again? Didn't you get into—
Don't put it like that. I had to write the report due to failure to identify and report a breach in the confidential database firewall. Oh, and also for recklessly launching an investigation that put myself and the enthusiastic independent— I have already reflected on my mistakes. As a member of the Institute, my vigilance against sensitive information, which is why, the moment I spotted another secure—
Hearing that from you, I'm not sure I buy it. The Institute's confidential database has that many security breaches all of a sudden?
Well, in any case, I've already compiled every— But at the end of the day, I'm just a nobody in the Institute. Who knows when the higher-ups will read footnote 17 on page 4, subsection 20. Now, back to the— Before I accidentally access some of the Institute's confidential files through the security breach, I stumbled— There's a whole new line of combat boosters. Based on my preliminary observations—
Precious relics. Aren't those made from the data—
That's right. However, I found that the samples and data used to create the new—
But we didn't even manage to catch a glimpse of Geppetto during our last investigation.
No one did. I've been monitoring the outpost mission logs. But in fact, the outpost has plans to demolish the aircraft hangar and logistics station outside the observation deck to facilitate observing Hollow Zero up close. So, we'll have to take things into—
Wait, that—
You're my trusted independent investigation team captain, and the only one I've shared my investigation result—
All right. I won't let you down on something so important. I'm in.
Great. We can start— Don't worry. Be it field work or data analysis, the moment we have something new, I'll come—
I wonder if that gets me another pull. This much. I have another stuff. Shit. Yes, I do actually. Presently. Wonder what I get.
Yeah, the shining golden signs.
Oh, that's finally.
Oh, you're up early.
What
Want to try my
next?
special Bang Boo combo? Have a good one. Hey, Proxy, have you hit a roadblock? Have a good one, and please come again.
Let me. Huh? A new case to solve? Let me finish my cup of hot water.
I can throw another wish in the sea. Oh, Vivian's.
Let me finish my cup of hot water. A new case to solve? Let me finish.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready. Officer 140
Standing ready for pick me.
It's our turn, bro.
Don't have her vanilla one. 60.
Standing by. Don't just think.
Come on.
Don't frighten me like that.
Not enough money.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
All right. I think I'm going to take a small break. Get me something. Let's get up, walk around for a minute. I'll be back, folks. All right, I'm back. Oh. I was trying to decide what to do. I was waiting for Tommy to hop on. He hasn't hopped on yet. God, my Twitter's just gonna be flooded with Gavon Infinity stuff for like a little bit. Which is fair. It seems like people are really excited for this. I was wondering if it let me do this. I didn't remember if these were paid or free updates. There we go. Water was a bit too loud. Elevation. Ah, that's why it's not. There you go. settle down. Have to move this over. Wait, missed that. Hello.
Hello.
I decided to start power washing early.
I see.
But just the extra stuff. So I'm doing one of the Tomb Raider ones. I actually don't know how many Tomb Raider ones there are, since I only see the one.
I think it might just be the one.
So I know
there might be vehicles too, though.
I know there's 4 for the Final Fantasy 7 one, or 7R one technically. So I think I got the games picked out for the mayhem thing we're doing.
Okay.
It'd be Emerald and Path of Radiance Randomizer. I started to write down stuff for him, but I ran out of ideas for him. Also with Path of Radiance, since it is like a selectable goal, wasn't sure how long you wanted them to be. I knew it wouldn't be like full game, but I didn't know which of the intermediate goals would be best for what we're doing.
So what about a third one? Oh, doing Cage 2 for the third, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, Cage 2 was the first one. So I was like, oh yeah, do Cage 2, do bounty, basically.
I guess it'll more depend on what you feel more comfortable with. If
I might, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go all the way to doing the Black Knight fight and require me beating the Black Knight. That is a gamble. That we might get to the point and I just am not able to because numbers say I can't. So I don't know if
I think Discord... Hold on one second, actually. There's an update for Discord, and Discord always acts weird when it gets too far behind. Be right back.
All right. Discord!
Okay. You gonna work right this time?
Maybe.
There we go. But no, it kind of is going to depend on how comfortable you feel with the settings and how far you want to go with them. Oh. I wouldn't do it short, but I wouldn't do it stupid long either if you're not familiar enough with it to do it.
Yeah. Because, oh god, what were the options? Oh, that's the wrong Discord.
Because, like, for instance, me having Prime and Wind Waker both in mine, they're probably going to be pretty heavy settings. Because I know both games enough, and yeah, make it a challenge, but not impossible. I won't do something stupid like turn every check on Wind Waker on, because I don't know all of them, but I will turn more than what I probably would in a normal setting. Just because I do know some of them, but I don't know all of them. So
the goal options for Path of Radiance, there's 4 options. there's Chapter 8, Chapter 17, Chapter 27, and then full game. 27 is the Black Knight one. That might be too long. And also, that's a gamble. Because if my stats don't cooperate, my skills don't cooperate, I'm not winning that fight. Just flat out, I can't win the fight. And like 8 would be too short. So it might end up being 17.
Because bear in mind, I fully expect the first iteration of this, us looking at it and being like, okay, we could probably change this.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why it's going to be a little bit longer than what we normally do first events for.
Yeah.
And possibly if we wanted to keep doing it, might end up being something we do more long-term kind of deal, but...
Yeah, that was the thought for that. Emerald is... I was also trying to think of the extra incentive stuff. I ran out of ideas very quickly for the two of them.
I mean, bear in mind, you don't have to have a whole lot.
Yeah.
Because the way it's set up. Did the game ever load? Okay, it did. I am in there, by the way.
Okay.
I can't join you because you never opened it, so.
Oh. There it goes. Started writing that up. I've also got next TGSR narrowed down to about 5 options. I might let you pick or spin a wheel to pick. Or I might default to Gavon. I don't know.
Is there any that are on the questionable to bad?
Gavon would be unknown, but otherwise it's good stuff across the board. Because it is also stuff I have seen across the board. So, Gavon is the only question mark, but Gavon is the only... I almost tempted to pick it because it's the relevant one. It's the only reason I'm just like...
I would almost be willing to just say we could just spin a wheel.
Okay. Because
Why does it feel like my controller's sensitivity sucks? Why am I having to max it out for it to feel right? That is weird.
Oh no.
I just need side stream and then we're ready, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Internet just went.
That was weird.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it tried to die again.
Yeah, it's continuing to just not be cooperative. Come on. Come back. Back, internet. Come back.
Sounds like it's there.
Hooray. Okay, before it crashes again, I'm going to take the stream down. We'll be right back with more Power Wash Simulator here in a second, folks.